In this video, I'm gonna teach you how to properly level your cake so that it will be stable enough to carry any form of decoration that you so desire.
3, 2, 1, 0.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey yo, welcome to Sweet and Mara. This is Kansi here with Sweet and Mara. Sweet and Mara is where we provide our clients with custom-made cakes and desserts from scratch. If you are new here, welcome and consider subscribing to my channel. And do not also forget to turn on the notification button so that you know when I put on any new content. Today, I'll teach you the proper way to level a cake. The reason you want to level a cake is to ensure stability when decorating or when stacking it so that it doesn't crack on you. And a bit of my experience with the cake levelers. In the past, I always wanted to use the cake levelers. I tried everyone everyone you had in the market. I bought every one of them. I still have them. I tried them all, but something was always wrong somewhere. It's either the leveler is giving me a jagged surface or something was just not right at every point in time. It just doesn't give me a smooth surface. It just doesn't give me a leveled surface. At the end of the day, even with the cake levelers, I still embark on my serrated knife. So I thought to myself, why would I continue using these cake levelers when they don't give me what I want? So I never wanted to level cakes with a serrated knife, but because the cake levelers weren't working for me, so I was forced to use the serrated knife, to learn how to use the serrated knife. So that is what I am about to teach you or show you today. So if you're interested, let's just jump into it. Okay. Your girl is putting on her glove. I have my gloves on, right? So that's the first thing I like to do. I just love to put on gloves to deal with food, because most times when you're dealing with food that is served to the public, I think that's the right thing to do to avoid any form of complaint. So after my glove, the next thing I like to do is to make sure my turntable is made available. Now, my cake board. I have my cake board. I have my cake. This was the cake we baked last week. This cake looks beautiful, right? Look at the beautiful color. So let's put it here. And I have my serrated knife. So First thing first, what you want to do is to create a guide. You want to create a guide around the cake. This guide will help you. You want to create a guide around the cake. You will start in a, you have to look to know where you want to start to create the guide. Usually for me to create this guide, I like to start in the, if you have a cake, this side looks lower. I like to start from the lower part. So to create a guide, we want to start, you position your serrated knife. Once you position your serrated knife, we will make use of our turntable to level this cake, not the knife. We will move the turntable around with our left hand, moving the turntable. Position your left hand on the cake, the serrated knife on this side of the cake. So keep moving. So there you go. So this is the cake. So what you want to do is make sure to position your knife where you want to start with. Usually you want to start from the lower part of the cake. Like this side is higher than this side, so I'm going to start from here. You want to start from the lower part of the cake. So make sure you are using your turntable. Your turntable is gonna do all the work. So you place your left hand on the cake and turn it around while you're creating a guide. I'm gonna be creating a guide. That is the first step, to use the knife to create a guide. Since I'm starting here, I'm gonna create this guide all around and come back to this point. Just make sure you are not cutting. Let your knife remain, just let your knife remain here and let the turntable do the work by turning it around. Now you see, we have come back to that position where we started. I'm back to the position where I started. So the next step is gonna be to move right in. We gotta move in furthermore. We gotta move in furthermore. That'll be the second step. The first step was to create a guide, which I just did. Now we have a guide. Look at it. This is the guide. This is the guide. So the second step, oh my gosh, where did I start from? So the second step is gonna be to move further in. We'll continue with the first step by turning our left hand around, making the turntable work for you. Can you see what I'm doing? Making the turntable work for you. Then we're moving further in, right? We're moving further in. We're moving further in. You keep doing this thing until there is a cut. You will know when there is a cut. You keep doing this until there is a cut. So as a beginner, if you're not sure if this cake is leveled, another thing you want to do is get yourself some leveler, and you know what, get yourself some leveler and just place it on your cake just to double check if it's leveled. Double check if the cake is leveled. There's the way to know if it's leveled. So now our cake is leveled. You do the same thing to the second one. Thank you for watching, and let me know if you have any question concerning leveling your cake. Make sure to leave me a comment. If you're learning something here, make sure to hit the like button, leave me a comment, and I'll see you all on the other side. Thanks and God bless.